Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to Quiz Time with me, Teacher Donald. This is a little activity that will help you get ready for our quizzes for Unit 1 of our Grammar Goals book. Are you ready to get started? Okay, let's go. Question number 1. What do you do every day? Take a look at A and B and tell me which answer you think is right. Just say A or B. What do you do every day? Look carefully. The answer is A. I read English books. B had an S on the verb read, and we don't do that when we're talking about ourselves. Just I read English books. Okay, here's number 2. What does he do every day? Take a look and read carefully at A and B and tell me which one you think is right. What does he do every day? The answer is B. He reads English books. When we talk about things we do every day, if it's I, you, we, or they, we just use the verb. But for he, she, and it, we have to add an S. So he reads English books. Here's number 3. Which is right? A or B? Read carefully and tell me which one you think is right. Only one of them is right. The correct answer is B. I usually read books after school. A had an ing on the verb read, and we don't have to do that. So I usually read books after school. B was right. Here's number 4. Take a look. Which one is right? A or B? Read carefully and tell me your answer. The right answer is A. I always go to bed early. These adverbs of frequency, like always, usually, never, sometimes, they go after our subject, which is I, and before the verb, which is go. So I always go to bed early. Here's number 5. Which one is right? Read carefully and tell me A or B. Which one of these sentences is right? The answer is B. She sometimes plays soccer in the park. A did not have an S on the verb play. When we're talking about he, she, or it, we have to add an S to the verb, and in this case, the verb is play. So she sometimes plays soccer in the park. Okay, here's number 6. Which one is right? Read carefully and tell me which one you think is the right sentence. The right one is A. I always watch TV on the weekend. B added the ES. I always watches. We don't do that for I. We add the S only for he, she, or it. So I always watch TV on the weekend. Here's number 7. Which one is right? Take a look carefully and tell me A or B. Which one do you think is right? The right answer is B. He always watches TV on the weekend. So this time we do need the ES on watch because we're talking about he. So for he, she, or it, we're going to add the S or ES to the verb. He always watches TV on the weekend. Number 8. I play basketball once a week. That is the answer. Now you have to tell me, A or B, Which one is the question? I play basketball once a week. Which one, A or B, is the right question? The right question for this one is A. How often do you play basketball? B had does instead of do. How often do you play basketball? If we're talking about he or she or it, we would use how often does. But for I, you, we, and they, it's how often do you play basketball? Number 9. How often do you play soccer? Read carefully. Which one do you think is the right answer? How often do you play soccer? The right answer is A. I play soccer once a month. One time a month is a little strange. It kind of means the same thing. But if you want to have the correct answer, it has to be once a month. How often do you play soccer? I play soccer once a month. So that really just means one time a month, but we have to use once. And number 10, this is the last one. How often does he play video games? How often does he play video games? Take a look carefully and tell me A or B. The answer is B. He plays video games 3 times a week. This is the present simple grammar rule. So remember, with he, she, or it, we have to add an S to the verb. The verb in this case is the verb play. So he plays video games 3 times a week. Good work, boys and girls. I hope you got most of those right. If not, you could always watch this quiz time again. And here's an elephant taking a shower. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.